Hi guys, my name is Earl and welcome back to Biyajimenez. For today's video, we're going to be flying one of the world's busiest flight routes and the first domestic trip report in this channel with Jetstar flight JQ505 from Sydney to Melbourne, Australia. My plus one and I arrived at Sydney Domestic Terminal 2 exactly an hour before our 6:40 AM flight. And as we stepped into the terminal, we were met with the sight of long queues. Today's aircraft is a 14-year-old Jetstar Airbus A321-231 Victor Hotel Victor Whiskey Whiskey. Welcome on board flight JQ505 from Sydney bound for Melbourne, Australia. The seat configuration is a standard 3-3. Now let's have a quick run through of the seat features. Here's the legroom. There's a small seat pocket where you can put some of your items. You can easily move the tray table back and forth, but you can't fold it in half. Next to it, you'll find a literature holder with a menu and a barf bag. I'm very happy to report that this aircraft comes equipped with air vents.
We'd also like to welcome all our Qantas passengers travelling with us today. You've got a great team looking after you in the cabin today. Michael, Natasha, Tanisha and Lee. We'd also like to extend a very warm welcome to our co-chair passengers. As you make yourselves comfortable, please ensure that all your belongings Ladies and gentlemen, would you please watch the cabin crew nearest to you as we
clasp and pull on the loose strap to tighten. Undo the seatbelt by lifting the buckle flap. The seatbelt is most effective when worn low, tight, and throughout the entire flight.
Let's take a quick look at the onboard menu. You can use your credit or debit card to make a purchase for your preferred meal.
Between yourself and other customers, and please no more than 2 people near the galleys and toilets at any one time. Now we'll be commencing our in-flight service in just a few minutes. We accept all major credit cards, including Visa and MasterCard.
The lavatory is a bit snug, typical for this aircraft. Jetstar is of course owned by Qantas, so you'll find Qantas branded hand soap. Here's your napkins. And a convenient coat hook. As we descend into one of my favorite cities in the world, let's wrap up this short 1-hour flight with Jetstar. Our journey kicked off at Sydney Domestic Airport Terminal 2, where we encountered lengthy check-in lines. Morning flights tend to be packed due to its price, so arriving early is crucial to avoid missing your flight. Most Filipinos typically opt for a 3 to 4 hour pre-flight arrival, but we took a different approach and arrived just 30 minutes before boarding. Fortunately, the airline had special counters to expedite the bag drop process. Security was also crowded, and in Sydney Airport you're still required to take off laptops from their bags, adding another step to the process. Given that Jetstar is a low-cost carrier, there weren't high expectations for legroom, but considering the short flight duration, it was perfectly manageable. As for its price, you can get this one-way flight with a 7-kilo carry-on for only 76 Australian dollars or roughly $50 US. And if you opt for a round-trip ticket with 15 kg check-in baggage allowance, the cost is 198 Australian dollars or approximately $130 US. Thank you for joining us on this trip to Melbourne. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. See you in my next video. Peace!